What's up, everybody? Today we're taking a look at yet again another 2020 Lego set. This one's a little bit different. This is the Bespin Duel. This is set number 75294. Comes in 295 pieces, recommended for 18 and up. So this is yet again another adult set. You can tell by the box art on the very bottom. Now this is unlike a lot of Lego sets we've gotten in the past. This was actually planned to be an exclusive for Star Wars Celebration 2020. If you guys remember last year, when I was at Star Wars Celebration, I was able to get the Tantive 4 signed by the designers. And then this year, obviously, it was canceled due to the pandemic, but they released it here as a regional exclusive in North America. So if you're in Europe, UK, Australia, Asia, I don't believe this is going to be available for you, unfortunately, but you could always try to find it through eBay, Bricklink, and stuff like that. So just taking a quick look at the box art, of course, you can see here on the very front, you do have all the graphics for the actual set itself, and you actually see I have arranged the set in the fashion that it shows on the front. This is probably the way I'm going to have it displayed as well. Pretty cool set. It does come with the 40th Empire Strikes Back anniversary sticker. It's not printed, unfortunately. As you go towards the back, you can see here there's actually a screen grab from episode 5 itself. So of course, you're recreating that scene in Lego. And then to the right of it, you do have the dimensions 9x8 of the Lego set itself. This thing retails for $40 here in the US and comes with 295 pieces. That's a pretty big ask. I will say off the bat, one of the great things about this set is you have a cheaper way to get the brand new Vader with arm printing. As far as right now, the only set that it comes in that is worldwide available is only the Final Duel. So there's basically two good things to come from that. If you're in North America, you have a cheaper option to finally get the Vader without paying $100 for the Final Duel. Or if you're overseas and you want to maybe pay through Bricklink, this figure is probably going to go down a little bit, being that there's more of it available now. But that being said, let's take a closer look at the minifigures here. Of course, we have the Darth Vader with printed arms. I think this is the best one without a doubt that we've gotten. Of course, like the numerous Vaders in the recent history, you do have the bottom mouthpiece and then the top helmet, which does connect as well. The mouthpiece does go right under the neck. You can see all the beautiful details and imagery on the torso, and like I said, the arm printing really just brings this figure all together. This is interesting. I really hope that Lego takes advantage of this and maybe starts to implement more of these arm prints in more minifigures coming soon. And then the other minifigure here, of course, is the episode 5 Luke Skywalker in his sort of dark tan outfit. If you look back on the movie, this is pretty much nearly identical screen accurate. It is worth mentioning that both of these minifigures come with lightsabers, blue and red, obviously respectively, for Luke and Vader. In terms of the printing here on the torso for Luke, you can see here both of the pouches on the upper chest, and then of course that utility belt, that brown belt with the blaster holster, and then some pretty cool printing on the legs. I would have loved to maybe see some arm printing, maybe like a pouch on the side. If this thing came with 2 arm printed minifigures, that would have been pretty cool to see, but I'm not going to complain. One is definitely good enough and a good start. But now let's move on and talk a little bit about the build itself. On the bottom, you have the sleek black sort of base. It's covered in 2x4 and 2x2 black tile, along with some plate. It gives it a really nice sleek black aesthetic on the bottom, which actually does provide a pretty nice like underglow or like a reflectiveness, which is pretty unique. Moving on towards the actual build itself, it's pretty sturdy. One of the things I would like to mention is the little pole that Luke is hanging off of. It does go up and down, which is kind of cool. It's not flimsy enough to the point where it's going to go down by itself, but you can push it down, which is a pretty cool, neat play feature, I guess, in an otherwise adult-centered set. What I really like about the platform is the use of the little hoses right here. These are called pneumatic hoses or flex tubes. Basically, they go around the platform that Vader's on, and you can see here they bend a little bit, which gives it a little bit more of a natural curve, which I think looks really great. And there's obviously a stairwell that does walk up to the platform here. And then another part of the set I think Lego did a great job recreating was a little antenna. I don't know what they're called exactly, but the parts on the very end of the set that Luke's hanging off on. There's a mixture of really different unique parts. We have the different cone parts, we have the larger 2x2 cylinders, we have some of the fencing little antenna pieces, some 2x2 round bricks and stuff like that to give it a really nice overall aesthetic. And I think that comes together really well, especially given that this is a set that's going to be mostly for display. It is worth mentioning that the whole platform itself is held up by some 2x2 transparent bricks. Of course, this is to give it the illusion that it's, you know, levitating, that's floating, that's not connected to the ground, because obviously in the story this platform is standing over a giant chasm that's hundreds and hundreds of feet that falls down beneath Cloud City. Honestly, I'm a big fan of this set. I think $40 is still a little bit too much. Obviously, you're paying for that exclusivity. This isn't a set, as far as I'm aware, Lego's gonna be making millions of stock of, like for, let's say, the 501st Battle Pack. I would expect they don't make more than what they have on stock, because it's still originally intended as an exclusive. So I don't know as far as how many more Lego will make, but I think for $40, you're obviously paying for that exclusiveness factor for an otherwise 18 and up adult display set. I'm a huge fan of the build. I really like it. This is definitely going to be one of those things that I could display maybe even outside my Lego collection on my desk or something like that. I think it looks really good, especially when you can maybe pair it up with the mosaics and have them sort of together. I think those make for a really nice display. But I think if you're someone who likes to have your Lego on display, maybe even in the background of videos or on your desk or something like that, I think this is definitely going to be a pretty good pickup for you. Now, as far as I'm aware, there are 2 places you can get this. Number 1 is from Lego Shop at Home, and number 2 is from Target. You do have to be a red card holder to actually purchase it. I don't know if they're both in stock. I'll leave links down below. I'm not an affiliate, they're just normal retail links. Down below, guys, if we were to get more sets similar to this in $40–50 price range, similar to this like vignette style, what would you like to see Star Wars make in all the movies that we've seen? I think there's a big opportunity to maybe have one from each movie as this is a part of a series of collections. So I guess we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. Of course, subscribe down below if you guys haven't already, and drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.